Hey guys, it's Andrea. Welcome to the very first Sew With Me for the 2023 Designer Mystery Block of the Month from Fat Quarter Shop. This block was designed by Camille Ross Kelly, who was also the designer of our fabric that we're using. This block is called Dahlia. Looks like a pretty straightforward block. The fabric is, I've forgotten already. It's by Camille though. I've already got my stuff cut up. Okay, very simple. This is all the fabric I have left over. They're very generous with their fabric. Just about give you, well, not twice as much as you need, but I'd say dang near close to it. So don't have to worry about mistakes. I cannot believe I forgot the name of this line. Cannot believe it. Anyway, I'll link the original unboxing of this to tell you all about the program down below. Let's get started. We have no idea what this quilt's going to end up looking like yet. I'm so excited for it. First up, we are going to make some four patches. Assemble 2 fabric A squares and 2 fabric B squares. Yeah, we're making 4 of them. So, 1, 2. Yeah. So a 4 patch like this. So first thing you're gonna do is just sew these all together. Make sure you put right sides together and check this two-tone. You have to pay close attention to that because it's easy to get it backwards. Make sure it's flipped to the right side. I love these designer mystery blocks. Sew-alongs or block of the months that Fat Quarter Shop has. I'm going to link Fat Quarter Shop down below. I'm pretty sure this is sold out now. They usually get sold out pretty quickly when sign-ups happen, and sign-ups happened months ago. You reserve it. So sorry if you missed this year's. Stay tuned and I'll tell you when next year's comes. Last year's was beautiful. It was Nantucket was the fabric line, and it was by the same chick. It turned out beautiful. I did put that finished quilt on a sew and tell. The top. Wait, have I? Oh no, it wasn't on the sew and tell. It was just in my regular unboxings because it's not quilted yet. It's actually at the quilters right now. I think. I'm pretty. Y'all, I've completed so many quilts lately, I cannot keep up. I have been a sewing machine. I'm just a sewing machine, and I won't work for nobody but you. Oh, yeah. So we can just cut these apart. Get them ironed. This is my quilt on the side that I'm doing. It's called the Broken Dishes block. I'll try to remember to put the link down below for that too. I use it for leaders and enders out of my scrap, made completely from my scraps. Or almost completely. I just had to cut some more background fabric for it. I'm on my very last stack, and I'll be able to start piecing that good together. I'm just ironing these all to the dark. Hot. And because, you know, we're reversing them like this, the seams will nest perfectly. One that go in the opposite direction, see? That's how you want your seams to be going. It helps your block not have huge seam bumps and helps it line up perfectly. Now I know I've still got this block back here. I like to keep it moving. I like to keep it chaining. I'm just a love machine, and I won't work for nobody but you. No. I think this is my third time I've done their mystery block of the month program. And I absolutely loved the last two. I was quite surprised that I'm using the exact same designer as last year. Luckily, I like her, and I like her stuff, so I would be quite irritated if I didn't like the designer and they did it 2 years in a row. But their taste usually coincides with mine at Fat Quarter Shop. Now we just iron these. Ooh, that's not perfect. It's about 1/8 of an inch off. What the heck? Now dang it, I had my seams nested just right. Every one of them are like 1/8 of an inch off. Oh, dadgummit. Not so bad that I'm gonna rip it, but I don't know if you can see. See, it's just a little bit aggravating. Next, you take this C block, and we are adding D block to the bottom corners of this. Or top corners, I guess it depends on how you got your block twisted. Two top or two bottom. Now, I don't pre-starch my fabrics. Sometimes people ask me that, so just telling you up front, I don't pre-starch. I do spray them with some Best Press and iron them before I get started. Maybe that's about it. I don't have the patience for something like that. I'm just like, I want to get sewing, yo. I do not have the patience. And I also don't pay attention to directional fabric, so I don't care which way these are going either. Because again, I don't have the patience for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. I love a scrappy quilt, so every which way is fine with me. Yeah, every one of those are consistently off 1/8 of an inch. What the heck happened? Okay, trim about 1/4 of an inch away from your stitch line. Iron. And then we shall put the other one on. I love all this, the fabric that we've gotten so far. I like it all. I love this rose color. Isn't that pretty? I don't know why I always want to call her Camille Rosenthal, but it's Ross Kelly. It's Ross Kelly. The last one was her Nantucket line. I don't know why I can't remember the name of this one. I know I said it in the unboxing. I did not get any sewing done like today like I was wanting to. This is the one and only block that I've done. Which my stepmom was over today for most of the day, from like 10 to probably 4 o'clock. And then I had to do unboxings and scroll on my phone and go to supper. And I'm just now sitting down to do this. It was like 8:30 when I started cutting. It's like 9 now. What time is it? 9:10. And my bedtime's at 10, so. Tomorrow we're gonna spend the day in the next town over, me and the kids doing fun stuffs. We're gonna have a surprise day out. So I won't get much sewing done tomorrow either. That turned out really nice. It's gonna be a quick one, y'all. I can see that already. We're gonna be less than 30 minutes. We can start putting it together already. We got the 9 patch attached to this guy. Watch your rotations. The pink squares on the inside for this first row. Hopefully the finishing kits come in next month. They were supposed to come with our first delivery, but they were delayed. The finishing kit will have the finishing instructions and a lot more blocks and stuff. Middle, one of these guys, this guy, and another one of these guys. Now these end up at 12.5-inch blocks. I haven't done one yet that didn't end up 12.5 inch. And last row Your pink on this time is going to be on this side, on the outside. I'll flip that over. So it's going to be upside down. There we go. Actually, when I showed y'all the scraps left over from this cut, that actually wasn't all of them, because some of them I put in my scrap bin down here. Like I went ahead and cut, I like to cut scraps as I go. So I had these all left over from my cuttings, all these 2.5 inch squares, and a bunch of 1.5 inches too. So even more than what I showed you. They're very generous with the fabric. Middle row again. I like this basic star here. Sawtooth star is what that's called, right? And the third row. There we go. Now this middle, I'm going to want to line up the best. So it's already nested. I'm going to fold it down and make sure it's perfection, and it is. You can pin if you want to make sure it stays perfection. What did I do there? Kind of sounded like I need an oil in it, isn't it? Maybe a needle change too. Okay, I'm gonna have to use one of my side pieces to grab that. Okay. Ooh, y'all. Y'all, that looks good. That lined up nice. Success. And the other one. Line up that middle once again. Got my seams nicely nested. Just kind of folding it down and peekaboo. I see you. You're looking good, girl. Oh, you want to see one of my side pieces? This one's finished. Bloopity bloop. Cute, huh? Oh, it's perfect. That makes me so happy when that happens. So if not for that 4-inch being off an 1/8 of an inch, this would be an A+ block, y'all, but I'm just gonna give myself a solid A on this one. Points deducted for that. Let me best press this sucker. Get her ready for her debut. Get her smelling nice. Okay, y'all ready? Boom! Points there and everything. Oops. There she is. What do y'all think? I love it. I'm totally happy with the first block. VVV happy. Give me a thumbs up, guys, if you liked the video. Subscribe if you like to watch Sew With Me's, and I'll see y'all at the next one.